to first talk about the difference in how you're viewing a stock when you're purchasing it. I believe the best way when you're purchasing a stock is to not look at that you're actually buying a stock that goes up and down because that's what you're hoping for. That's kind of speculating. You should look at when you're buying a stock, you're buying a small piece of a company. Obviously it's a very small piece, but when you look at it like that, you're purchasing a company. Like I own Dairy Queens. The stocks that I own, I look at the stocks, companies that I own the same way I look at the companies that's under my Dairy Queen owns. I look at them the exact same way. Is the business growing? Is it keeping a strong position? Is it being managed well? I believe you'll have more success looking at stocks that way than you would if you were looking at it at just wanting the stock price to go up or down. Now for the readings for the day, we shall repeat without apology, for the warning cannot be given too often, that a investor cannot hope for better than average results by buying new offerings or hot issues of any sort, meaning thereby those recommended for a quick profit. And he talks about there, he's talking about when we come out with new issues. We've seen many of them during this go round, in 2002, 2001, where we were seeing all these SPACs coming out. SPACs and SPACs was probably worse than the internet bubble. We're talking about we're talking about a instrument that's going to buy another company within a 2-year time frame. That's like, if you gave me money and told me I had to buy a company, I'm going to find a company to buy, whether that's a good company or a bad company, but I'm going to find a company to buy. And so I have a rule that I don't invest in no new issues coming out. That's just one of my rules. To conclude this section, let us mention briefly 3 supplementary concepts of practices for the defensive investor. First, the purchase of shares of well-established investment firms as an alternative to creating his own common stock portfolio. If you don't have the time or you're not going to put in the effort to be able to do the research and stuff on your own, you'll probably going out buying some type of mutual fund or some type of ETF, you'll probably get better results than trying to do it on your own, is basically what he's saying there.